No. Try not. Do. Or do not. There is no try.
The Emperor has been expecting you.
Whoa, this is heavy.
We need your comment.
Fascinating.
He's dead, Jim.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
Oh yeah, all right. I like the thunder. I still like it. It reminds me of the lightning strike. Hi, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining us today. I do appreciate it very much. Subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, be sure to comment and tell us what you think that you see in these orbs. I know one person wrote me and said they did not see the same things I was seeing, and sometimes that's true. And I can understand it unless you download it, take a screenshot at it and put it in Photoshop or something and bring it up close where you can see it. And sometimes you have to zoom out on it to see it a little bit better. It's just according to what's in there. Sometimes they're crammed full of entities. Sometimes it's just one. It's really crazy. Some of them are portals even. You can see scenes of another place. It's really, really cool. Well, anyway, some strange things going on out there. Last night I went out, was UFO hunting, pretty humid, and man, I got bit 2 times on the forehead by some mosquitoes. I have a high ferritin level. It means having a lot of iron in your body, and the female wants that and seeks that out, can sense it and smell it or whatever, and man, they go for me. And man, I get these big whelps on me. You can see, man, I got this big whelp. See, this is last night, and gosh, I got it like 2 times on the leg. I put ice on it and some elastic bandage, and I was like a football player. But anyway, I swell up. I think I'm allergic to them or something. I don't know what it is. I'm from Alabama. I used to get bit like that, but I always swelled up then too. So I don't know. I could never have a Halloween costume either because I always broke out, and I had to make homemade ones. That's why I'm so good at it now today. I like being a vampire. So that's coming up. I'm really excited about Halloween coming up. It's a full moon too, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, hello to all my friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, and the new one, what is it called? Parler, that's what it is. It's more of a conservative site for people, conservatives, and they're saying a lot there. A lot of stuff I didn't know, so it's very interesting. You should check it out. You can see how totally censored we're getting on these other social media things. I predict it's going to be about gone after November 3rd, huh? Just like the flu. It may. All this political stuff is driving me crazy. I mean, we're having side effects, It's crazy. Hello to all of my friends out there on Twitter and Facebook, the new subscribers from Facebook all over the world, the UK, Australia, and way all around the United States, all around the world. And I do appreciate you very much, and I appreciate the kind words. I've got a bitch about YouTube, man. I mean, I've got 1,000 hours to go to get monetized. I almost got my 4,000 hours. Got one more 1,000 to go, and it takes about a month to get that 1,000, maybe. But I had 1,000, and then I looked at it this morning. It's 1,010. They added 10 hours. Why? I don't know. And you write them. If you don't have like 50,000 subscribers, they don't get back to you. They don't. Me, I don't understand it. I guess I'm just not big enough or important enough. I'm going to remember that. I really am. I'm really going to remember that. It's like my subscribers too. Same thing is happening, and I understand it's happening to a lot of people, so I'm not alone. It's probably a glitch. It's probably some kind of algorithm that's not working correctly, that sees something differently and says, oh, I don't supposed to be like that, and it changes it. That's an illegal operation. You know how it used to do with Windows. And you got to find out what's going on. It's really hard to understand what's going on, and some of the excuses they give you are generic and unbelievable, some of them. So anyway, that was my bitch for the day. Okay, I hope you're having a great weekend. A new week coming up. We are in a new month, and won't be long. It's going to be officially fall time. I guess we're all ready for it. I'm not ready for the cold weather here in New England, though. That's for sure. It kind of sucks. It gets so cold up here. Oh, well, that's just the way it goes. I do appreciate everybody, so let's go ahead and get started right now. Make sure you watch my videos, okay? Help me get that 1,000 hours where we can get monetized. Thank you very much. Okay, I have a video of some UFOs flashing. Let's go ahead and get that going. And you can see right there. You see that right there? Something flew in right through here too. I don't know what. See that? See it right there? And then there's a flash. There's a lot of stuff going on right there. I've seen a lot of flashes. You see that? And then there's another one. And watch it. Whoa, man. They're just up there flashing back and forth. I don't know if they're shooting lasers at each other or proton torpedoes, or if they're flashing at us saying we are here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I mean, they were just flying around out there. It's crazy. And flashing. And this has been happening a lot. I've been seeing people on YouTube, on their channels, having the same thing happen. And this was with the Aurora camera. Did you see that one? That was something, wasn't it? And a lot of people were seeing this. Bruce Cesal and Cindy Lou, I believe, and a couple of others are seeing it. I think Third Phase of the Moon had some people send them in. You know, I used to send my links and stuff in, and they never did use them, so okay. But anyway, look at this thing take off right here. Man, this is some kind of ship, and it is hauling butt. It's getting close to, I mean, I think it's full impulse power right there, and getting ready to go into warp or hyperspace. Look at that thing. That is really moving right there. And I still got to get a tripod. I'm sorry about that. I'm just really, really bad. Now look, it came over the top of my head like it usually does, and then it started heading southeast. And man, it is just really boogieing right there. And this is another one that was going by, and I caught that one by mistake there at the end, and I cut the camera off. Doggone it. Now, this is an orb that I brought up closer. Some people were complaining they can't see it. I understand that, and so I brought it up a little bit closer, and you can see there is a entity right here. Here's an eye. I think it's a lady, and another eye right there, and the nose and the mouth, and they're smiling. You see the chin. You see her neck going down right there, and her hair. I don't know what's all up in there. Maybe a helmet or something, and something over her eye right there. Who knows what it is? And here's an entity here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and look at that smile. They're always smiling. So hopefully they are seeing me and smiling. I hope so. And then you got your ET with the eyes right there, like the little gray. See it right there? Eye here, eye here. Here's the head and the mouth and everything. And where is it right here? Yeah, it looks like a dog, doesn't it? Eye, and the snout and the nose. It could be. I don't know. And then there's a guy right here, and there's one right here. Didn't come all the way through. It's kind of covered up right there. The eye, and snout, and the nose right there. But don't you see all of these things in this orb right here? Isn't it wild? I don't see the lines going around like I usually do. So I'm thinking this is some kind of portal or something. Look at that little grid right there. I don't know what that is. That's really weird, isn't it? But you see some wild things in there, that's for sure. And here's one that I brought up that's pretty clear. You can see the guy here, eye. Here's his eyebrows, his nose, something's covering right there like a little entity, and a mustache and a mouth right there. I don't think he's looking at me. You can see his ear, but he is traveling around. He's looking at something there. And there is somebody right here looking that way. You see the nose. This is their profile. And I think they're just kind of in the background there. And some people are, and little entities are in front of him. And then there's like a little wolf or a fox right here. Eye, nose, and 2 ears. That's a fox, not a wolf. Okay. And let's move on. This is kind of, I thought it was kind of funny because of this entity right here. Now this is in the fairy circle on a tree, and you can see right here, eye, here's his nose right here, and mouth. And I don't know what he's got in his mouth right there, but you see here's his head that goes all the way around, and then his body comes down like this, and there's something in front of him. It looks like a cat, 2 eyes, 2 ears right there, the nose and the mouth right there, some kind of animal that he has that he's traveling with. It looks like it right there, doesn't it? Yeah. And then down here, and see, I have to zoom out on it a little bit. There's like 2 eyes right here, the nose and the mouth. See the mustache right there? And then the chin goes this way, and you can barely see it, but I saw it, and they're kind of connected there. This is like some kind of portal in this tree right here. All kind of different things come out of it. And then you got little orbs everywhere. Something's in that, 2 eyes, and you can see the nose and the head right there. It's kind of hard to see. They was not all the way into this reality. The little things flying around there. Okay. Now this is a bug. This is what a bug looks like. I think it's a bug. It looks like it to me. I don't know. It might not be, but that's not what I wanted you to see. I wanted you to see this one. See here? The eye, nose, the mouth and mustache, the chin right there. His ears go back right there. You see that? See that entity right there? Eye, nose, and the mustache and the mouth right there. Yeah. Big entity right there. Could be some kind of lion or something. A lioness, human, a lioness extraterrestrial. Could be. And, oh yeah, this is really cool. I like this one. I hope I can bring it up. Now, this was a lady that I caught, and you can see her right here. It's really cool. See the eye? Here's her nose, and there's something that comes, just getting a little noise here in the orb. It's hard to see, and the hair comes down, maybe something hanging out of her hair like a feather or something. It could be Native American. I don't know. We had a lot of those here, and it looks like she's holding some kind of crosses or something right here, like a cross here, and there's something here she's got in her arm, but you can see her right here, eye, nose, and a mouth, and she's looking this way, and I don't know what that is, but it looks like there is an entity right here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there, and I really can't tell, don't want to call it, but I see all kind of different stuff in here. What do you think? Let's move on here. Oh yeah, this is cool. Let's see if I can bring this up. I had to bring it up a little bit closer where you could see this. Now, this is flying around in the backyard like with all kind of other stuff. This is how it was just moving around. I could see it. It was glowing a little bit. I took the picture, and it looks like the arm is on the hip. Got a little attitude there and a little plasma stuff coming off of it. Eye here, nose, and a smile. And that's what it looks like to me. You can see the chest here, the neck comes down, the shoulders, and he may have some kind of suit on. There's something right there. He's kind of flying around right there and smiling. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, you can see his chest right here. Look at that. Isn't that something? His arm comes down, puts it on his hip right there. And you see the eye. Isn't that cool? Said you wished you could do this, don't you? Oh yeah, I wished I could fly like that. Okay, let's see what we got here. I call this a Merkaba. you know. And the reason I do, see these lines right here? I always think these lines are, you know, dimensions. Like these are the lines and the boundaries. Like here is where we are, the third dimension. And you see those little things in here? This is like the bottom of the fourth dimension right here. And some of the nasty entities hang out there, but there's some good ones that do also, especially here because we do 1 John 4:1-4, and we do clearings at least 4 times a day here. It's gotten regularly. I used to do it one time, excuse me. Man, I'm sorry about that. I used to do it just once or twice. It's just regularly doing it 4 times a day. And I tell you, every time I do it, I feel a lift. I feel the lift. You know, if you want to get, I think the word's getting out. If they want to get enlightened and healed, the ones that want to, they're coming here where they'll be carried to their perfect place by the benevolent entities, archangels, and they go in peace. So that's pretty cool, huh? So it could be happening, but we're doing it 4 times a day. But anyway, like I was saying, you can see there's some kind of entities in here. Not a whole lot right here in this area, but then you have your 4th dimension, and then you see the other line, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. So I think these are entities, and I think this guy right here, and this guy right here, you can barely see him. See his head and hair right here. You can see his shoulders coming down, his arms. And it's like a console right here. You see the console? And I think that he's controlling this. What he's doing is opening up these portals in his Merkaba. So, and then here's a guy right here, 2 eyes, and you can't really see his nose, but you can see his mouth, you see his ear, and a little bit of hair right there. You see a guy right there, and see an entity here, 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Looks like an extraterrestrial, something going on here. I don't know. What do you think it is? And I see entities here, and all kind of different stuff. There's one right here on the edge right there, and here's one right here. Looks like they got some horns here, or ears. See them right there? 2 eyes, nose. Kind of looks like a canine. But anyway, I wanted you to see that. You can see the guy, he's working some kind of controls there. So I do believe it's some kind of Merkaba. And look at this right here. I don't know. I'm not going to say what I think it is. It's just, I see a lot of stuff here. So I'm going to let you screen shoot it, and you just, you know, look at it yourself if you really are that interested. But I told you what I thought it was. Okay, there we go. This is what the picture looks like before I lighten it up. And this is with the Aurora camera, the night vision camera, of course. And the moon was full, and it was really lit up out there. Look how lit up it is. And you can really see, you know, these things right here, like little portals. Look at this guy right here. You can call pareidolia on that. You know, you can if you want to. That's cool. I understand. You know, you can. You have that right. But anyway, right there, see a little guy right here. And what's weird, let me go back over here, and you can see there's something in this chair, and there's really nothing in here. And I said, oh man, what is this? I go, there's an eye, nose, mouth, and 2 ears. It's like a big rabbit. And I kept looking. I said, well, his body's going down, and there's his foot. Look at his foot right here. Here's his leg, and here's his other one right here. And I go, what is this right here? And this is some kind of cat. See the eye, the 2 ears, the nose? I see these things out there in spirit form. Now, their eyes would reflect if they were real, and they're spiritual. So that's what they're looking like. Our camera is picking this stuff up. And I go, wow, this is cool. And then you can see there's a person right here in something. They're flying around, and they're looking up that way. You see that? That's what I think it is. Anyway, and I see the little 2 ETs right here traveling with them, and it looks like they're moving. You see? You can see that they're moving right there. And I kept looking. I said, look at this. There's something here. 2 eyes, the ears, the nose, and the mouth. I can see the outline of these people, these entities. And I go, what is this? I said, look at this guy right here. You see all that? Okay, let's move over here and show you the lightened up version here. And here we go. Now, like I was saying, there's something in the chair right here. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of monstrosity. And then here's that cat. You see it right there? This is as far as I can get with the zoom. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more. But anyway, you see there's something right here. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and the ears right there. And I kept looking, and then there's that guy again, or woman. You see looking right there. And here's that. It looks like a rabbit. It looks like 2 big ears, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. You see the neck coming down. He's got his leg kicked out. Here's his knee, and it goes down, or it goes down this way. I don't know which way. It looks like they've got him crossed. Yeah, there it is. This is his other leg, and you see his foot, and he's got him crossed, and it goes like that. That's what it looks like. He's sitting on something. Okay. See, I lightened it up, and I could see it, and I could follow the leg. You know, it's really easy to do, and you can see right there. I mean, I know it's a trip. It's a trip. It's crazy. You can see these things, and then like right here when we were just looking, the 2 entities, and the 2 eyes right there, and the mouth, and it looks like he's wearing a crown or something right there. And he comes down, and I kept looking at this, and this looks like this is looking down. 2 eyes and the nose right there, and these are the 2 ears. I thought those were the eyes. I think I followed it down. These are 2 eyes, and here's a nose, and he's looking down, and his arm is around some entity's neck. See his hands right there? See his fingers around this guy's neck? And you see his head right there? Going, whoa. And then there's something right here, 2 eyes. It looks like one of those weird ancient the medieval paintings, you know, that they did. That's what this looks like. It's really strange. I wonder if people could see that back in the old days like that. But anyway, you can see right here some kind of entity, and I don't know if these are rabbit ears or not. It might be something different, but you can see that almost looks like a female right there. It's what it looks like to me, but not losing the focus on what we were talking about. You can see the fingers going around the neck right there, and it almost looks like a skeleton kind of entity. So anyway, it does look like that, doesn't it? Isn't that something? And then there is something in the chair here. You see the eye, nose, and the mouth, and the ears right there. Here's something. Looks like it's got 2 horns coming off. It could be. And then there's that little entity. I don't know. It's some kind of spiritual entity that walks around. There's like 4 of them. And sometimes they're all together. But they're always right here or on the other fairy circle, walking around. I've seen 4 of them together at one time. A little something right there. It's all kind of little different things that we see here. On the Hammonasset Ley Line, these portals and these vortexes and these portals in the trees, and we see all kind of different things. At least I think I see different things. Could be pareidolia. I can't rule that out. But what I'm catching with the IR camera, we cannot catch with our own naked eyes. And I really believe it, because we do not live on a world that most think we do. There's a lot of hate going on out there, and we want to spread love and light. And that's all I have for today. And that's it. Okay, that was the show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a UFO catch and a couple of orbs and spirit catches. We're going to get back out there. I try to keep everything fresh and new. Some of the pictures that did not make the show, I'll probably add a couple of them in each show that goes by where you can see them also. Some people say, man, you should have showed that one, you know, that's really cool. But if you don't really see something really cool, you know, I don't want to bore you with this stuff. Well, I don't know, that's really pixelized. I don't think I can see what he's seeing, because I can see and adjust the the light and the contrast and brightness, and I see different things. But I know you're going to see different things too. But the thing about it is, it's not dust, it's not moisture, it's not bugs. If it's a bug, I'll say it's a bug, But there are things flying around out there in the backyard that are spiritual, and some are UFOs. We have ships coming over. I'm hoping that they'll get low. They have been here low before I was doing this show, and I didn't have any cameras or anything, but I saw it myself, and my wife saw them too, and she can tell you all about it. She's my witness. But anyway, I know we got to have proof. Evidence. And hopefully we'll get them, talk them into landing, you know, and tell James Gillian, you got to eat your heart out. Now, James Gillian, it eats Eddie Wrench. My idol. Hopefully, I was going to go up there this summer, but you know, you got to go through Portland too, and I don't think I'm going to do that right now. But anyway, it don't look like I'm getting up there this year. You know, probably be next year. I hope things are better next year. And let me tell you, people, be careful out there. You may not even know it, even in small town like where we are. You can come across where they're protesting and they're blocking the road, and they're going to be there an hour or two, you know, and blow out steam. And what you want to do is avoid it if you can. You know, because they'll hit your car or something and make you mad and get out, and then it escalates. It's crazy what they're doing out there. I think it's political, and I think it's a lot more to it than is being revealed, and I think it'll be revealed in time what's going on. So be careful out there. Take care of your family. Take care of your friends. Of course, take care of yourself, and you've got to do that. I can understand that, but be careful out there and pray and spread love and light if you can. Love and light. Rise above this stuff. Meditate and pray to your higher power, and I'm sure it will get better for you. It sure has for me. Well, anyway, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Have a great weekend and a great week coming up, and we'll see you here in a couple of days. Bye-bye, everybody.